most of the president's instincts on foreign policy are good. I think he doesn't want there to be a wider ranging war. I don't think he wants troops in Iran. I don't think he wants us to be mired in another Iraq or Afghanistan. But whether or not it was effective, I don't think we yet know. There are news reports that Iran was able to take 400 kilograms of enriched uranium to another location before the bombing began. I don't know this to be true or false. I've seen the news reports. If that's true, this may or may not have set them back. There is, to my mind, still a real question. Will they be chastened? Will they be, I'm sorry, we want to be part of the civilized world, we're never doing this again? Or will this hasten their ability to run headlong and sprint towards developing a nuclear weapon? So there's a possibility that this has slowed it down and stopped, but the opposite possibility is still equally true, and we won't know for some time whether or not they make the headlong rush towards developing a weapon or whether they are chastened and say, enough's enough, we're going to try to come into the community of civilized nations. But I don't think it's known yet.
Yeah, then it becomes like, what do you do with this country? I mean, if they were able to hold on to some of it, if they just start the process over again, what the hell do you do about Iran? I don't know what that answer is. Do you?
Well, I think you always have to look at your enemy and your adversary's perspective and say, why do they do this? I think they do it because they live in a community of other nations that have nuclear weapons. We have nuclear weapons. England and France have nuclear weapons. Israel has nuclear weapons. Pakistan has nuclear weapons. Yeah. India does. And from their perspective, they say, well, nobody invades Pakistan. Nobody invades India because of the threat of nuclear war. And I think they see it that way, the same way they see their ballistic missile weapons. Now, I'm not saying any of it's good or any of it's desirable. It's obviously not. But in order to get rid of that desire, we have to somehow get to a better relation where we're not always on a war footing every day. Yeah. And we've been that way for 40 years. And I'm not saying that's our fault either. It's their provocation. It's their bellicosity. But at the same time, we have to move forward somehow. And I'm not sure if this is the pivot point where we actually do move forward or whether it gets much worse.
Senator Rand Paul, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt tonight on Newsmax.